These remind me of the little donuts you get in a bag.
Yeah.
Next time I make these, I want to make some chocolate glaze and put over the top. Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome back to the Biggs Homestead Kitchen. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing another week of the February freezer clean out for 2023. So if you're ready, press the like button down below to support the channel, and let's do this. Here are all the things that we are going to eat this week, and I am so excited to see so many freezer things out of here. Okay, talking meal plan. Saturday, it was Mr. B's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. B. We went out to his favorite steakhouse, and yes, it was exorbitantly expensive, but yes, it was also budgeted for. Here's the shrimp. I'm gonna have this Sunday and Monday. This is our leftover steak, yum yum. Stuff to make the salad. I'm going to make a cherry cheesecake Danish. That Danish has been requested by my coworkers as a Galentine's Day treat. Just a little way to say I love you to my coworkers without having to spend a whole ton of money.
The Danish came out absolutely delicious. King Arthur gluten-free flour came through for me because I was able to make this vintage classic, and it was an absolute hit. We all loved it. Perfect pick-me-up for work.
Here's Mr. B's broccoli and chicken Alfredo pasta, broccoli from the freezer, this from the freezer, and this from the freezer. Such an effort to get, what's this? I am making such an effort to get everything out of the freezer. Peas from the freezer. These roasted garlic potatoes are our favorite. And then the cranberry pork chops with this little bit of French dressing. What? I can't wait to try this. Here's your recipe screenshot. Pretty easy. In a microwave safe bowl, combine cranberry sauce, salad dressing, soup mix, cover microwave, and then serve with pork chops. Oops, don't show it. Don't you just love when you go to make a recipe and you see it and it's really cool and you think, oh my gosh, and then you have all the stuff already in your pantry? I love that feeling. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Cowboy casserole, easy. Dump all this in a pan with some onions. Good to go. If you haven't seen the video with the pineapple chicken rice, it's absolutely perfect for a busy evening. We adore this recipe. I'm so glad I tried it. There is a recipe screenshot of the pineapple chicken rice. Instead of red bell pepper, I've been using carrot because I'm allergic. It comes out really good, but if you have red or green bell peppers, sounds like a deal to me. And there is a whole video on this somewhere in my channel. I'll see if I can find it. And this is turkey, and it's going into the chicken pineapple rice. There we have it, folks. Let's get cooking.
I've been doing meal planning and meal prep like this for decades. If this doesn't work for you, that's okay. If you prefer to cook every night, that's okay too. I like to do it this way because it saves me a lot of time and energy.
It has turned into a very busy morning here at the Biggs Homestead. Mr. B had just come in and he's redoing the chick pen. I'm making donuts.
Have you priced a dozen donuts recently? They are unbelievably expensive. If you don't have a donut pan yet, get one now.
It takes care of that. I can't wait for these to come out of the oven and try them. They smell delicious. The donuts are out of the oven. We'll be making those in a minute. Never sponsored, but always in love with King Arthur gluten-free flour. I have made this coffee cake recipe so many times since I found it that I should know it by heart by now.
Making donuts at home saves a ton of money.
Okay, would you look at that? How cute is that? Oh, Mr. B is gonna love these. It's everything I have in my power not to eat it.
While I had the stove on, I made a batch of hamburger buns and a batch of little breads.
Now that I'm confident in my bread making skills, I pretty much can make bread anytime we need it. The cranberry pork chop recipe came from 2004, and it's on page 18 of this book. I am loving these books so far. Have you found a favorite recipe from this series yet? Let me know in the comments down below what you think.
Seasoned pork chops, cast iron skillet.
Something I've learned over the years from being super poor is when you have a whole pork chop and you have more people than you need to feed with that whole pork chop, cut it up into pieces and then serve it in your sauce. So I have my sauce here, which by the way is delicious and did not expect that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up the pork and put it into the sauce and serve it that way so that you're not feeling like, hey, I didn't get a whole pork chop. you're gonna be perfectly satisfied with eyes and belly to have a little less meat. And as Americans, we eat more meat than we should anyway, so it's not gonna hurt a soul to have a little bit less meat on their plate, like than a whole, you know, huge thick pork chop. So that is my tip. And then make sure that you have plenty of sides, maybe some fresh bread, some muffins, or, you know, a favorite side, like some mac and cheese, something they can really fill up on for less money than what your meat costs. And that's my recession tip for cutting back the food budget.
It's a great tip, especially if you have teenagers, because Lord knows those children can eat.
Like something, doesn't it? I cannot wait to taste this and see how it is. I will say it came in under 10 minutes for entire cook time. I like that. Okay, we're here with Mr. B, and he is going to taste test both brand new recipes. This is the pork chops, and this is the donut. It's very tart.
Not bad.
At least it has some flavor. Some of these vintage recipes have no flavor at all.
The Book of Bland.
Next up, donut. They're not bean donuts.
We're good. A little lemon or something? No? Alright.
Nutmeg.
I'm just throwing it.
These are so good.
Good.
Really good. Taste test complete. 2 winners. I love it.
One thumb up and one thumb I hit with a hammer a while ago.
Would definitely make the donuts again. I would make these donuts again. Thank you so... What? I'm too short. Wait. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. And remember, everybody, no matter where you roam, you can always find your way back home to the Biggs Homestead Kitchen. Bye! This is what Mr. B... Little honey bun.
That's why she follows me around.